Hey guys, welcome back to my Rise and Downfall series. Today, we're talking more about the fatal object. You might be thinking, no, fine. Again? You might be thinking, not fun, again? Again? But you gotta understand, the fatal objects have a lot of characters. Not much of The Simpsons, however, which is kind of bizarre. At least that show ended, so I can speculate about what happened to them. Today's topic is Chester and AJ. For those that don't know, and yes, I am going to include Chester and AJ's appearance in the Fair Appearance and Wish as officially canon. So let's begin. Chester and AJ rise was Helio pretty easy. Yeah. I mean, they were. Chester. Let me go get this here. Guys, now I'm going to take you through this. Chester, he's about the same age as Timmy. He's about the same age as episodes that he appeared in. He's also appeared in live action movies. But those are not canon. Those are live. Also, sometimes we gotta do my dream videos that include live action movies. Sorry guys, but that's go now on to episodes where they really suck. Guys, this is just covering the AJ. Yeah, AJ appears in a lot of episodes across the first couple of seasons. Guys, across the early seasons of Fair Appearance, he was seen. He was seen. He was last seen. Sadly, also the case with another character I might do, Francis, since he was last seen in Dad Over. Most of these are just cameo where he plays. But these are episodes where these are also cameo. Yeah. And also because in the film, or those, and also, yeah. So, and what do I think happened to AJ? Jay asked, well, it's hard to say for a fact. Chester and AJ were such a big part of the Fair Option. Most of the core characters that made the original Fair Appearance twins that were there in the original Fair Appearance sadly all disappeared when channel changes. Chester, AJ, Vicky, a large chunk of characters disappeared after channel chasing. And I think it was only seen once in a season 10 episode. Guys, yeah, AJ basically fell into the background once the show once the later seasons of the show began. Yeah. He fell into a lot of background. Unfortunately, this is what happened to all of them. And they were a big part of the show, but then the show continues on. Like, well, guys, because this is the part. Now time for part 2. Oh, guys, I have news at the end of the tunnel. I have some news. AJ has appeared in Wish. I will show you what his design looks like. Guys, according to he found it yeah, that's how he was in the military. He's only made one appearance across the show so far, but that's A-OK in my book. That confirms that character is alive and well, even though he basically disappeared. So that gives guys, and I hope this hope. So, so when if they do decide to have Timmy in here, one thing that that show has been kind of void lately. That show has been avoided for all of season one and maybe season two. Is where the heck is Timmy from? I like he might be doing something in his life, but I don't know what that's possible. I might make a I want to see what Timmy, but I don't know. I think Timmy is doing something great, even though we don't see him. But it's kind of a fair option than we wish. Really, what? Well, fans like the ending of Timmy Chases as a definitive ending for that character. As someone, I like that ending too. But I can see Timmy looking like he does in Channel 2. Not the part where he has to go save the future from victory and all that. The part that we see him have kids and does that mean that the hateful time I just came to a realization. As a matter of fact, no future viewings of guys heavy spoilers and fair options and your wish. And also magic. I think I have an idea. Being how the fair options and what was I going to talk about? Chester. Oh, fine. Timmy Turner, I think he's up to something. But guys, something I said is that I think his kids have Cosmo and Wanda after Hazel. So I can imagine. Hey, I'm not, guys, in case you're wondering who Nat from the Fair Appearance as a character, definitely Chrissy, the King. But I'm gonna ignore the idea of potentially, I'm gonna, yes, have her go to Referville, the home of Jimmy Neutron, but I'm basically ignoring some more from Grubhub. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back because I like to go on lots of side tangents that can go out forever. Okay, the next character, AJ. No, Chester. No, Chester. No, AJ and Chester. Chester, on the other hand, well, Butch Hartman. I will say maybe there's a long statement from Butch Hartman with Chester. And I'm hoping, guys, I'm hoping that maybe Chester will appear in A New Wish for the second season. As, guys, if so many characters appear as characters, grown up characters in A New Wish, that's A-okay. That's A-okay in my book. Just because yes, guys, I will do more rise and down for characters. I just have to really think. I had to think really hard. Guys, this is what Chester looks like. He's also 10 years old. And Chester, the reason why I grouped these two characters together, Chester appears a lot throughout season than 3 to 8. Guys, right that. That's his voice actor. This guy. This guy. He voices some characters that are not exactly Chester in those seasons. So it's not really Chester. So Chester, now let's go through his episodes. His appearance. Chester and AJ are normally grouped together, so that's why I group them. You can't have Chester without can't have Chester without AJ. Okay. He also, well, in the early, there's some episodes that he, well, and also I'm not going to mention stuff like voice acting. In this series, guys, I'm not going to mention voice acting. Because Chester and AJ have only 2 voice actors. That, the old West, and yeah, Chester also appears in a lot of these episodes too. His last appearance was in season 9 was in this episode. Because he's a member of the Squirrely Scouts. As for his minor appearances, these are episodes. Some of these are minor appearances. These are where his episodes where he was mostly important as part of the story. And some of these are minor appearances, like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, in these minor appearances, there's also last season 2, where at least this episode must have what happened to Chester. I'm saying that after the events of the series, Chester grew up to play professional baseball, like his dad. And by the time of the Oscars in English, he's a multi-billion-dollar. So, now a little bit of advice now from Chester and together. Guys, and this is how we might end the vlog through the series. There's tons of